Okay, that was close. How about we take a breather?
This camp music does not fit this situation here. It does not.
We're very close to the Alpha signal. It looks like the Alpha Natiba is just up these stairs.
Eve, look at this.
This is a second Airborne Squad legacy.
Let's check it out. Maybe we'll be able to finally solve the mystery of that last legacy.
Wait, hold on a minute. Playing it here could provoke the other Natibas. Don't worry. We'll still have time to check the legacy after retrieving the Alpha Core.
You know, I
Yes.
suppose Adam
For
also
now,
does have an
we should
actually
focus on
valuable
fighting the
input
Alpha
when he says
Natiba.
this.
I'll hold on to
This
it.
is not maybe
Let's
part
go.
of his like manipulative plan, because like he knows obviously, you know, what Raven is trying to do with these second Airborne Squadron like record devices. Like he knows that Raven is trying to like Raven is basically trying to change Eve's like allegiance, you know, with what she's well actually okay. Like obviously these recordings, they are all from the contemporary time when she recorded them. So it's not that the records themselves contain something necessarily that would change Eve's allegiance. It's more so what Raven chooses to like leave here for us to find in these areas, or has left, that she's like strategically using to see if she can get a certain like reaction from our characters here, you know, from our Eve. So, like this legacy device, for example, this legacy device is the one that talks about like the, you know, what Mother Sphere is and whose creation Mother Sphere is, and how Mother Sphere's doctrine is like based on an artificially created god by somebody else. So that takes a lot of like credibility of Mother Sphere's existence, you know, in the face of you know, even Lily's like faithful belief of Mother Sphere up to this point in the game, or contrary to their faithful belief. Oh wait, that's beta type, never mind. Where's the burst type? Wait. Oh, there it is. Let's upgrade this one. I mean, I'm gonna upgrade most of these anyway. I'm used for this. I wanna see if they buffed this exospine. Ah, but drone upgrade, let's do that too. Like, they likely did not buff that. Come on, Max. Did I buy ammo already? Right? I did, yeah. Don't have enough points to get any of those. Yeah, but Raven is definitely just trying to... She's trying to create a gap between Eve and Lily's faith in Mother Sphere. That is her incentive. She tries to get us feel the same like resentment and the same like reluctance to do anything like for Mother Sphere, like do her bidding on Earth as it is in heaven, as they call it, right? Like she's trying to create this massive like bridge there so that, you know, we stop, you know, assisting Mother Sphere's side and we join her side on, you know, resisting Mother Sphere, you know, by hunting down the Airborne Squadron members. And
this is an ancient water purification system.
This is the source.
Taking the fight
of
to
the
Mother Sphere
contamination.
eventually, but it's just never gonna happen with what state Raven is currently at.
Yes, we're finally
She
here.
herself feels so cheated and so mad about, you know, the lies of Mother Sphere that she herself is unable to see past the reality of the fact that she's never gonna be able to actually, you know, beat Mother Sphere. She's literally just one of those, like, stereotypes, or she fits in the stereotype in that sense of being this, like, endless fighter, you know? Like somebody whose war, like, never ends. You know? Like that's, like, type.
Look, there's something hanging in the air. Looks like a human. I think they're alive.
More than a human.
What should we do?
Looks like an enhanced
We
human.
have
Look
to
at her
save them
legs.
from the contaminant.
What's that noise? No way.
Tachy. How are you here?
The Alpha signal is spiking!
Eve, that's an Alpha Natiba.
Hmm? You know, her entire body is inside of this exoskeleton thing. I wonder how much of this she's actually moving by herself.
No.
Or maybe
There's
it's
no
her
way.
nerves. Maybe her nerves are being, like, what is it? Moved by this spine thing that she's got on? That was a part mistake. Right. Let's focus. You have to dodge that in the cutscene. Really now? Now it's gonna happen. She does that very often. Ooh, I went just sideways for funsies. I really hope that I don't beat her on the first try, that would be boring as hell. This move.
Dodge!
Dodge, not dodge.
Ah! It's collapsing! Careful! No!
That is a far fucking drop, by the way. Like, that literally looks like it's 100 meters where she was. From where she was. Okay, time to get one shot. Oh, we don't have enough fucking beta skill. I was hoping that I wasn't gonna do it on the first try, but oh well. I need significantly more challenge in here.
It's over.
Yes.
Wait, her subtitles are pink? Or like purple?
The subjugation is being lifted.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Now, you can rest.
Yes. My Eve. Thanks for freeing me. I have a favor to ask of you. My memories. Mother, Sphere. Can you send them to her? Will the memory stick be destroyed? Because it's already contaminated.
No, it won't be.
In that case, I'll be floating among the stars to space.
Tachy! I promise, Tachy. May your memories live on. Forever.
Forever. Man. Tachy's character so desperately needs more substance. Like, we as the player, or I as the player, I guess, I just don't simply care for the character. Not only is the screenplay also very poor on that scene, but like, you know, another thing that the shift up has to get better for the sequel. Like, okay, so if the screenplay on this scene was also good, that's one good way that they can also make these moments work too, but it's not. So you have to have at least one of the things correct. You have to have either you have to have a lot of like familiar like substance that the player experiences with the characters that these important moments happen with, for we to care as the player about, you know, what happens to Tachy or the characters, like relationships and, you know, the struggles that they go through, right? Or you have to at least have a, you know, the moment where something like this happens done to very close perfection that you can, to make the player feel something or the reader feel something immediately, even if they hardly know what the characters themselves like are. Like, even if you don't have like that much emotional investment or like the characters like of Tachy and Eve, you can still like understand and like strongly empathize with what they go through if the screenplay in the scene is done well, you know? But both the things in this game, or on that scene, well, on the entire game too, but on this scene, or for this scene, is done poorly. The setup is done poorly, as well as the payout on the screenplay there is done poorly too. So... that's a massive problem. Also, I really fucking want the fights in this game to be more difficult.
An airborne squad member who themselves became an Alpha Natiba.
I need the new game plus hard mode, like
Is
at
this
least.
the work of the Elder? Could I take a look at her memory stick?
Is this the work of the Elder, dude?
Here.
You know who the fucking Elder is. Why are you acting this way for us? Like, he's got a pact with fucking
It
Adam,
feels
of course, so,
different from the
you know, he's also
Netiba.
manipulating and using lies
I
to
can
cover up
dimly make out
all
the
of the
image of a
truths
Netiba bearing black wings.
for their own agenda,
Black
you know?
wings. It's the one that attacked Tachy and me. It has to be. But why?
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
Why? Why does it hate us?
This Eve outfit, by the way,
It's not
fits
unusual
insanely
for
good.
Netibas to find themselves at odds with humans. But this...
Can you locate it?
It is not yet within the scope of my personal link.
Dude, imagine how Adam and
The
fucking
same goes for the
Oracle
other
are
Alpha
feeling when
Netiba.
they know so much of, like they are just straight up lying for their own, like, manipulative gain that they can get from this, you know?
All right then. We'll need another hypercell.
Like, Adam obviously knows who the fucking unidentified Netiba is here, and Oracle obviously knows who the
Where should
unidentified
we go
Netiba
this
also
time?
is, you know? But they are just blatantly
This
keeping
time,
that a
the
secret, you know?
hypercell is it. The easternmost reaches of the desert, Abyss Lavoir. This one won't be easy either.
Let's hurry.
Yes.
Yeah, this Eve setup goes insanely hard. I don't think these guys give new dialogue. They usually give new dialogue when you retrieve more hypercells. So
Good to
now they
see you,
probably don't
Angel.
give new dialogue, right?
Zion is a small city, and rumors spread quickly.
It's not. I think one of them is gonna say something about the second hyperdrive or
Angel.
hypercell.
However, do not forget that we have our own.
One of them does, I think. Which one?
Angel, I heard you were as a citizen of Zion.
That's
I
not
would
the
like
one.
to
Was it this guy then?
Nice to see you, Angel.
Oh, I don't think it's
Thanks
low.
to you, the citizens of the city.
Angel, the Sentinels continue to watch you. We don't just watch you. The Sentinels observe everyone, and
Ah, this dialogue.
As you know from first-hand experience, it is not an easy fight.
Adam has a rather
I'm
dark
aware of
comment
that.
here.
But I promise, I will find it. And I will make it pay.
That's the kind of mistake you can't make
That's the
twice.
kind of mistake you can't make twice.
What did you say?
Nothing. Let's just prepare ourselves to
I
go
think
to
still
Lavoir.
at this point I
Go
don't
to the safe
understand what
house
he
when
means
you're
by
ready to
that.
leave.
That's the kind of mistake you can't make twice. Obviously, he's audibly pondering that to himself there because of where his eyes were. You know? He was doing some soothing actions with his own arm, and he wasn't looking even straight in the eyes as well. And he also wasn't speaking clearly, so he was audibly thinking to himself. All of the signs point in that direction, so... It's likely just something in the past with, like, Raven that he's thinking about. Because he knows that, you know... He made a mistake trusting Raven or helping Raven, so he was maybe just contemplating in his mind, you know, what happens if he tries to help another angel or another Eve protocol member that turns into, you know, another Raven, you know, so like our Eve, for example, if she becomes consumed by hatred.